Now, let's go back to that story we were bringing you about Lyme disease and how it's increasing rapidly in the UK. It may be 3 times more common, indeed, than the current annual estimate. Lyme disease was found in every part of the UK, with Scotland having the highest number of cases. The bacterial infection is spread to humans via bites from infected ticks, and symptoms can include a circular red rash, often described as a bullseye on a dartboard. Julia Knight is from the charity Lyme Disease UK. She's also a sufferer of the disease. Julia, morning to you.
Good morning.
What do you make of these findings, that it may, not only is it rising, but it may indeed be more common than we even realise?
I think from a personal point, I'm not surprised at the figures, and from the charity's point of view, we're not surprised because we've been saying for a long time that official estimates are very underestimated.
So you were bitten by an infected tick and developed Lyme disease. Tell us about that and how long it took you to realise what had happened.
Okay, so I was very unfortunate. I was bitten in 1999 in East Anglia. I didn't realise I'd been bitten. A few weeks, I didn't get the rash. A few weeks after this holiday, I started to feel very unwell, but just thought I was a bit off colour, completely ignored it, and within 5 months of the bite, I became so unwell that I was bedridden for a while and housebound for the next 7 years because it attacked my nervous system.
My goodness. And did you at any stage ever think of Lyme's disease, or any doctor ever raise the possibility?
Well, as my health crashed, I was quite a high-level health professional, so a bit ironic. A colleague said to me after so many months, that holiday you went on, could you have been bitten by a tick? I mentioned it to my doctor. He completely dismissed the idea. He did do a blood test, I think. He said it was negative, but I now know that the test isn't 100% reliable.
And interesting that you didn't have this sort of quite recognisable rash that a lot of people now refer to as something to look out for. So without that then, is it pretty difficult you think, to identify it, straight away?
Well, had I been aware, and I wasn't aware of Lyme disease, had I been aware when I became very unwell, I couldn't put my finger on what was wrong it was about 8 weeks after probably I was bitten. Maybe I would have pursued it then, but I had no awareness at all. And that is the problem in the UK. So many people, and sadly some frontline health professionals, don't have the awareness.
How did it affect you? What sort of symptoms did you have?
First of all, when it really kicked in, originally after the 8 weeks, I had a sort of generally off feeling. Didn't know, a bit as if I was going to get the flu, and then I just sort of carried on. That went, and then when the big crash happened, it affected my nervous system really badly. I had at least 3 collapses that were neurological in nature, and nobody could understand what was going on. It affected my heart, had numerous heart tests. I couldn't even get myself down the stairs at one point.
My goodness, so definitely something that we should be raising awareness of then.
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely.
Okay. Julia, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning. Julia Knight there from the charity Lyme Disease UK. It's 8 minutes to 8.